Okay, Posuk test. We're going to speak about the wall, the marked blue towards the mitre side. I remember every Torah has two walls. It had the wall of the Hechel, which is marked pink, and the outside wall, which is the wall of the Torah, which is marked blue. You can speak about the wall, which is marked blue, towards the outside, the mitre side, and that's going to be 5 amas. Also, we're going to speak about a clear space, an empty space going into the Torah's mizrach side. That's also going to be 5 amas. So let's go to the Posuk right now. The wall of the width of the wall of towards for the cell, it says is alachutz towards the outside, which was we're talking about the marked blue, which is the case lato is chamish amis, 5 amas, and also vashamunach. The chamish amis goes also on the munach, which is in the mizrach side, the empty space going into the Torah. Side sof and side dorim both have base slois for the structure of the cells. Ashel Bais, which belong to the house, is also 5 amas. Okay, so it's clear the chamish amas goes both places, side the rechvakir, va'asher, and also goes asher munach also for the munach. So we're going to learn Rashi right now. Rechvakir ashel atzelo lachutz, the width of the wall, which is for the cell from the outside towards the Keis Lator, Mechitza Toyim Asmuch Lachotze. And Rashi says the wall of the cells, which is joining to the court to the Chotza Chetzenes. Umechitza Ravis. This is considered Umechitza Ravis. That's 5 amas. Next. Rashi Chamish Amis, Chen Shnim Sechtamidis, and that's how we learned also Sechtamidis. That the wall was 5 amas, the Keis Lato was 5 amas. Vashem Munach, next Rashi, and there was a clear space. You see, in the mizrach side, there was a clear space of 5 amas side towards Sof and side Dorim. So Rashi says, Mokim Pondu Munach, there's a clear area that was left, Mukseas at Sof and Dorim, in the north and south corners, Sheitz La Mizrach on mizrach side. The Rashi, Bais. The cells did not go around the entire Hechel, entire house. And that empty place was the walls, was the doors of the Toyim. You would say it's Mizrachim when the eastern corner is Estes. Like it says, and it says right now in this account, this in the section. Pesach Munach, he says the entrance of the cells was to the Munach. Because the cells had no psachim entrances, not to the didn't have entrance, not to the Chotza side, and not to the Heichel. The openings was how do you go inside through the Munach? In the corner of Mizrach Svenis, and also the corner of the southeastern corner. They had an entrance in the wall which opened which opened to this clear space. And with that, by that door, that would enter this first door. And from this time went the second time. Around. That's how they went around from the way to go inside the times through the munach. That's how we learned also Sechtamidis. It says 3 doors for every toe, one toe to my yamin, one toe going to the right side, one to the left side. That was if you're in southern side, you're facing Durham side of the Toim, and the Toim had 2 doorways, one to going to one door, the other door. You see the diagram, and then you have one going on top. With the second floors, you have 3 floors in Bais also. Was also rendered at Vashamunach, as Shviki says also it's an empty space. So there's another explanation over here. You'll see that the Toim were not where we use see Torah right now. Around was actually the next. We see. That was according to this Pirush. We see Toim right now. It will be the Munach, and the Torah is removed to the next. Lashon Acha. So let's look at the diagram. I placed right now the munach where the toim were before, and the toim I placed where the empty space was before. That means the two outer sides of the two mamish outer sides you see in the diagram. I also put in orange markers. That is the doorway going from the Torah into the munach. Va'asher munach l'ktasha zoi kloimar v'chen eison shel tzad pnim min hatzlois l'tzad bais. Those inside of the cells of the tzloim, of the toim, that were towards the side of the heichel, munach makom ponui. It was a clear area there. The munach hey ami, so it was a clear area. Haya mon munach ben atoim ben abayis. There was a munach clear area, empty area between the toim, as you see in the picture, the diagram, between the toim and the kaisel ahechel. And that empty place, you see the empty place, you have the kaisel, the orange markers. That was the kaisel, the entrance to go into the toe. Mishafurish Beinin, as explained, right over here in this account over here, this psukim over here, or Pesach HaTzeilah Munach, and the Pesach of the Tzeilah goes into the Torah. How the Pesach? How do you go into the Munach? Through the Pesach HaTzeilah, to the Pesach of the Torah. You went inside the Munach. The Rechav of the Munach was actually 5 amis. Mishoim, like it says in Posuk, the Rechav Makam Munach Hayamis. The width of the Makam Munach was Hayamis. You going the whole way from Mizrach L'Mayrev, and it was Hey Amis, the width of the Munach. The fish as explained before. The toim were not mamish like in the previous picture we had before. The first pirush was mamish next to the Kaisel HaHeichel. There was space between the Kaisel HaHeichel and the toim 5 amis. And that's what Yenison also explains. It was a leftover, clear space was left over. Next Rashi, Bais shel Bais. Now Rashi is going to go back and refer to the first pirush. It goes according to the first pirush that the munach was actually a mizrach side, mizrach tzaf and a mizrach darim. So we'll end the Rashi. Neged avi reich vatzlois, opposite the space of the width of the tzlois. Beken azavis in the corner. And Saviv Sav, because of Makamunach, when it says Saviv Sav, which is roundabout, when it says Makamunach, it doesn't mean, it's not referring to all the 4 corners, because we didn't have four corners in Munach. Kloima, which means Mekan and Mekan, from both sides, there's some Dorm and Tzaf, and over there you had Saviv Sav, over there you had the Makamunach. Zavis name is Zrachis, Zavis, and Tzveinis Mizrachis. Means the southeastern and the northeastern corners.